The famous geographer I chose was Sven Hedin. Uh, he was a Swedish explorer, photographer, topographer, and above all else, a geographer. Hedin led several expeditions throughout Asia and the Middle East, as well as helped in creating several maps of the regions. He's known for most of his field work. He led many expeditions. He also did work during both the First and Second World War. And he was born February 19th, 1865, and died November 26th, 1952. When Hedin lived and worked, Hedin lived in the late 1800s and through the first half of the 20th century. His first expeditions launched in 1893, and he remained active in the field until 1935. Hedin worked through 2 world wars and through the time of imperialism. After his last expedition, Hedin spent most of his time giving lectures and writing more books about his adventures and discoveries. Getting started in the field. When Sven was a teenager, he witnessed the return of Adolf Erik Nordenskjöld, a famed Swedish explorer who had recently returned from sailing / exploring the Northwest Passage. Nordenskjöld inspired Sven to become an explorer. After 2 trips through Persia and obtaining a doctorate, Sven moved to Berlin to study under the German geographer Ferdinand Fier von Richthofen. Part of the way through his studies, Hedin left and felt like he was ready to take on exploring Asia, and left before he could fully understand all branches of geography. And over here is a painting of Adolf Erik Nordenskjöld's ship that sailed through the Northwest Passage. Hedin was often in the field on expeditions. He led a grand total of 4, all with different goals in mind. Hedin documented quite a lot on his expeditions. He collected several geological samples as well as botanical and zoological specimens. He also kept detailed records of weather patterns and pinpointing archaeological sites on the maps he helped create. Hedin's main reason for expeditions was to fill in the unmapped gaps in Asia. Hedin explored the Pamir Mountains and traveled across the Taklamakan Desert, mapping what he could along the way. Hedin's major discovery was the Boston Lake, located in the Tamarine Basin of China. Hedin is responsible for creating maps of all his journeys that took up a grand total of 1,700 sheets of paper. And these are some of Hedin's maps he helped create. The bottom left one is the Taklamakan Desert, and the right one is the map of his base camps on one of his expeditions. And here's a list of sources I used. And that's it.